it's Perez next to Jenny McCarthy, and I gotta tell you,
Yes.
part of my job is to analyze pop culture and media and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And I must say congratulations, because you've been getting a lot of press lately.
I know.
And you've been working for a really long time.
17 years.
17 years. So you know what that means? You're still relevant.
Brett,
How awesome is that?
you're right. Considering, when I first started, people would say to me, you only have 5 minutes left. You're not going to be able to do anything else. And I'd be like, F you. I'm going to do it. And I have.
What do you think you can attribute your staying power to?
Everybody that says no to me, I try to prove them wrong. So I think the more rejection I get or the more critique, the harder I work to prove that.
Were you always this way? Like, were you an overachiever in high school?
Well, I'm a Catholic, Irish Catholic girl. We went to all-girl Catholic school, so I was just beat up on to be this precious little follow what everything says, and then by the time I get to college and I broke free, I became like this kind of rule buster going against authority. So I feel like that kind of gave me the strength to kind of keep going, especially in this town.
Yeah, it's really important to just do things your own way or
forget it.
Yeah.
Because if you follow the leader, you're just following what's been done. But if you break out and feel like there's a hole in, like what you've done, like oh, they're missing this, and you capture it.
Although it wasn't that strategic for me, I just kind of was doing my thing, yeah.
Like Singled Out, I'll tell you the quick story of the audition.
Yeah.
They didn't want me to...
Iconic 90s game show.
By the way.
Back when I used to watch
YouTube
TV, I used to watch that all the time.
The version. They didn't want me to audition. My manager
because
they said there's no way Playboy will ever hire a playmate to be on.
You mean MTV would ever hire a playmate?
MTV would never hire a playmate to be on their network, and it was like 1997.
Wasn't Simon Rex a VJ?
I was before him.
You were before him.
I was before him.
Okay.
So
Trendsetter.
That's right. I really was. So then I crashed the MTV audition. And there was 400 people because it was a cattle call.
Oh, wow.
400 people, and I snuck in, and they're like, "Do you have a headshot?" And I didn't have a headshot then, so I drew a picture of myself, like a stick figure
really?
hair, and then I signed my name and number, and I got a call back, and then I got a call back again and again and again, and they're like, "Why is this hot girl loud, rambunctious, doesn't care what she looks like? I think that's working." And then they hired me after 15 callbacks.
15?
They found out I was the playmate. About
15? Are you really?
15. They thought my clothes were accidentally gonna fall off. So they're like, "We need to be for sure on this one," and I finally got it.
Well, these guys are real pain in the ass, so we're getting rid of them first. Hey, are you slabs of meat ready to be cooked and eaten? Yeah! Bring out the babe! She's a 19-year-old college student from Fort Worth, Texas.
You have a new book out called Love, Lust, and Faking It. Now, this might be deceptive because judging by the cover, one might think it's a Danielle Steele type of romance novel, but it's not.
There's no incest in this book, no. This book is literally about my own experiences.
So but it's not a novel.
That's right. It's a self-help nonfiction memoir, if you will, about my disastrous sex stories, my hardships in love.
And faking it. Faking is important?
Faking it is so important. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
You can relate to this.
Well, I think it's easier for women to fake it. It's harder for a guy to fake it.
Well, I didn't, believe it or not, I didn't write about orgasms. It's about when you meet someone when you first initially meet someone and how to be your authentic self in the beginning. Because you know how we're laughing at the jokes.
Oh, that's not faking it though.
We do tend to fake it.
So how to not fake it?
Correct.
I support that.
Yep.
I think if you go the opposite route, it's just a waste of time.
It is.
Yes, and I'm so busy, I don't have time to waste.
And you know what? I'm getting older. I don't have time to waste.
I feel that way too.
I'm like,
my clock is ticking.
I'm 37. Guess what? This is what I look like naked, and I fart, and I don't like football, and you're.
Wait, you don't like football?
Well,
but you're from Chicago, aren't you?
I like the Bears.
Okay.
And only if I bet on it. That's about it. But it is nice to go into a relationship knowing this is who I am, love me or leave me, is what that faking it part is about.
And the book, if I was to take 3 things away, or one, what's the most important message you could
There's one big ba-boom that I learned, especially after my last breakup.
You wrote about that in this?
I didn't write about the specifics. I just wrote about from that time on and how I learned to kind of grow from it.
You wrote this pretty recently then?
I wrote it literally day we were breaking up.
Oh, wow.
So it was right in that niche of me kind of getting into my emotions and writing. And my big message.
At least it was good that you had something to channel all that into.
Exactly, I did, because I was like, oh.
What was the big message?
The message was that I realized I didn't need a lover in my life to have love in my life.
True. But you have one now, so it's like,
well, there was
I want you to still be lonely, bitch. Because then I can ask follow-up questions like, yeah, that's easy to say now, but...
Well, I had some time. I had some time.
You barely had any time.
4 or 5 months. I had 4 or 5 months on my own.
And in those 4 or 5 months, did you go on any dates?
No, I just slept around.
Oh my goodness, you're making me blush.
Well, you know what? I've been such a good girl.
With any famous people?
No.
No.
No, I'm done. I'm done, Perez.
Really?
With famous people.
Wait, so you slept around with normal dudes?
I only with normal dudes.
Like, how did that happen?
I was like, and he was like,
Like, you would go out to like clubs and stuff?
You know, really, they were just my friends of friends.
Oh, okay,
I'd be like, hey, so-and-so, you know, I've been kind of thinking about it for 15 years.
You were that direct?
Yes. And how about this? I made them go get tested. And we exchanged tests.
Amazing! Wow. I'm like shocked by this.
I think that's smart, don't you think?
Well, that's yes. But usually people do that like after they've been dating a bit.
No, I can't take that.
I mean, always safe sex, but then like, I don't know. Wow. Gosh,
am I doing too?
You're blowing my mind. That's amazing. Now, in addition to the book, you've also made headlines because you've got a show that you're doing with Oprah. True story. Twice in my life, I have written letters to Oprah. Even before blogging, even before Perez existed, it was kind of like writing a letter to God. But Oprah is a tangible being.
Correct.
And even though I didn't expect her to write back, there's still like a 1 in a billion chance she may have. So I'm an atheist, as I call myself. I love Oprah. I live for her.
Did she ever contact you back?
I think she probably doesn't hate people, but I don't think she likes me. And that's okay.
Right. Not people don't like me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Totally.
I'm doing my own thing. But this show that you're doing for Oprah,
Yes.
it's for OWN.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, it was reported on That's why I'm giving you my breaking news.
Oh, okay.
It's syndicated just like her show.
Ooh, like Nate Berkus.
Yes.
Amazing, because that show's gonna fail. You heard it here first.
Waitress, can I get a double?
No, it's true. I'm hearing there's a lot of drama going on there. I haven't even reported this. They hired 2 new EPs in addition to the already EP have 3 cooks in the kitchen drama. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. Plus, Oprah was not happy with him because he moved the show to New York and not did it in Chicago, and a lot of her staff. Wait, are you gonna do it in Chicago?
I'm LA.
LA, okay.
I am LA, and
but she knew that because you weren't already based in Chicago.
Correct.
You see, so you're starting off on a good foot.
And we shot my pilot, and it's amazing and cool and
I think that'd be so exciting.
I think so too. It's like, I'm ready. You know, I've been asked to do talk shows for 10 years. I'm like, no, only when the queen is ready to bow out.
I mean, hello.
The queen was ready to bow out.
And she asked you.
Okay, yes,
Wait,
I will.
so how did this actually happen? Did your people approach her? Did she approach you? Was it a mutual thing?
They approached me.
That's like...
I know.
God.
Trust me, I went like this.
and then like you're doing it, and that's amazing. That you didn't even like try. See, like the smartest thing to do is just say yes, no matter what she wants. If she's like, I only pay you $10,000 an episode, yes, Oprah, because you know that eventually
That's what I'm getting.
it will turn into this huge better thing, and then eventually you can negotiate for all these other things and all that. Well, I think we need to be best friends and hang out again.
I would love it.
I'll give you my personal email.
I'm the one that said, get me on Perez Radio. I'm like, I love it. So
well, gorgeous. Not only will you be on my radio show, you'll be on 2 of my websites too.
Woo, woo, woo.
High five.
High five.